The upcoming video is a MumboJumbo parody and not to be taken seriously. This video is sponsored by Oh Dear. This is possibly the most stupid thing I've ever done. I'm gonna build a walking safe vault. So let's start things off with a little bit of this and some of that. I think we can all agree that that was quite a great explanation of what I was doing. And some of you may already know what I'm about to do. To be honest, it's really quite simple. So, if I put this lever here, we've got ourselves a functioning mechanism. So let's flick this lever here and hope this all works. Well, that was embarrassing. That didn't quite work, but I still think we're on the right track here. So it should be fairly simple to fix this. Yeah, should be fairly simple. Bup, bup, bup. Yeah, that should do the trick. So let's flick the lever once again. And has that actually just worked? I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. This is bonkers. I'm chuffed to bits. I was actually starting to lose hope. I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, but this is probably some of the best redstone circuitry I've ever built. In hindsight, doing that whole thing should have actually been embarrassingly easy. So next up, we need to build the vault itself. So this is gonna be where you can enter. And this might not be the perfect shape for the redstone, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Now I need to fiddle around here. And I can't say this is not giving me headaches, but I've now managed to successfully do this. There we go. And then I just need to wire this pressure plate up to these pistons, which, to be honest, is quite satisfying. And now I've managed to do that. Although looking at this might seriously be some of the worst redstone I've ever done. It's quite the monstrosity. But let's test it out nonetheless. And are you actually joking me? This is actually working. Holy mackerel. So you will be burned to death if you want to steal something here. But if you know the secret combination of jumping over this pressure plate, pressing this button and gliding right through here, you will be able to enter. And there's only a 1 in 25 chance that somebody else is gonna able to figure out any of these steps. So the chance for somebody to be able to steal your valuables is only at 1 to 15,625. So next up, we need to design this thing. So my idea for this would be to just do something like this and mirror it on the other side. And it does look quite futuristic, but it's also pretty pants. Yeah, this actually looks daft. This is absolutely horrendous. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be a good idea. I think we need to go back to the drawing board. So we could make use of these two blocks. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. An incredibly long time later. This looks so good. Oh my god, I'm baffled. This has taken me so long to build, but it's totally worth it. But before we go back to make the vault move, let's get to today's sponsor. This is me. I'm listening to a tutorial to build a vault to keep Grian out of my resources.
Actually, really quite simple.
Don't be like me. Just order at Oh Dear. That video was pants. But seriously, Oh Dear sends you easy to put together redstone packages together with tutorials that a 3-year-old could understand. And if you're not a 3-year-old yet, they can even install it for you. So order your own Kolf door, Chopper Utchapona or Kogumer today and get 69% off via the link in the description. And now, at the very end, I need to make this vault fly. This is gonna be a challenge, but I think I know what to do. Many failed attempts later, I've now added in this whole thing here, and I just need to connect this redstone line up here. And if I now press this button, the vault will fly away from me. Now you might say that I only fly away from the vault, but according to Einstein's special theory of relativity, there is no absolute speed and direction for anything to move at, but everything just moves relative to something else. So relative to me, this vault is flying away. If that made sense at all. It probably didn't. This is my 20-second black screen end that MumboJumbo should really do again in his videos. And maybe you wanna watch these other films, parodies. And I'd also ask you to subscribe to get this channel monetized, because if that happens, I'll donate over $100 to the Marine Conservation Institute.